best way to predict your future is to create it. Whatever you are, be a good one. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? A house divided against itself cannot stand. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. If you look for the bad in people, you will surely find it. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. The greatest Lincoln quote is, "A man can be just as good as he wants to be." My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. The time is always right to do what is right. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. What kills a skunk is the publicity it gives itself. He has a right to criticize who has a heart to help. The people will save their government if the government itself will allow them. The worst thing you can do for your loved one is a thing that they could and should do for themselves. The strongest man in the world is he who stands alone. The future will not be a gift. It will be an achievement. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. To improve your lot, you must help others improve theirs. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. You can't keep out the bad by trying to shut it out. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. The best way to get a bad law repealed is to enforce it strictly. A friend is one who has the same enemies as you have. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail without it. Nothing can succeed. No man is poor who has a godly mother. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. The people are the masters of both Congress and courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert it. He who would be no one's slave must be no one's master. You must remember never to cease to stand firm against your most bitter enemy, the consensus.